Okay, Alicia. Here's what I guess I don't really know how to help you other than to just kind of show you how to do it. So that's what I'm going to do. I don't know. Hopefully that's helpful. So I have your problem over at the far right, and I'm just going to go through it kind of slowly. So the first thing you're doing is you're doing f of g of x. Oh, okay, yeah. So you're doing f of g of x. And so you're taking g of x and you're plugging it in for f of x. So I assume you know how to do that, but if not, just really quick. We're taking this g of x and we're plugging it in where x is on the top and on the bottom. So we end up with 3x plus 5 over 1 minus 2x minus 5 over 2 times 3x plus 5 over 1 minus 2x plus 3. Okay, from here, there are a couple of different ways you can go, and so I did it one way for f of g of x, and then I did it a different way for g of f of x. Doesn't really matter, it's just you can go in different orders if you want, so just so that you can see that. So the first thing that I like to always do is get rid of the denominators. So in order to get rid of the denominator, what I'm going to do is get a common denominator on the denominator. So we need 1 minus 2x to be on the bottom. So I multiply 3 by 1 minus 2x over 1 minus 2x so that we get the same denominator in both of those places. So when we multiply that out, you get, you leave the top exactly the way that it is. So this is the top, and then on the bottom, 2 times 3x is 6x, 2 times 5 is 10, and then we can put that all over 1 minus 2x, and then moving over to the second term, 3 times 1 is 3, and 3 times negative 2x is negative 6x, and then on the bottoms is 1 minus 2x again. So what we'll do now is just put the denominator all together. So we're just going to combine like terms. So again, leaving the numerator exactly the same, 3x plus 5 over 1 minus 2x minus 5. And now we'll combine 6x minus 6x. Those are going to go away. And then 10 plus 3 becomes 13. And then our denominator is 1 minus 2x. So now that we've got the bottom kind of simplified, now we're going to move up to the top. So I see that I have 1 minus 2x again on the bottom of the numerator. So I'm going to multiply that 5 by 1 minus 2x over 1 minus 2x. So when I multiply that out, I get 3x plus 5 over 1 minus 2x plus negative 5 plus 10x. And over 1 minus 2x. And then all of that is over 13 over 1 minus 2x. So we just did with the numerator what we did with the denominator before. So just getting a common denominator in the numerator. And then now we're just going to put these two together. So we'll do, we'll move up here. But again, looking at the bottom of the screen, when we put 5 with negative 5, they cancel out, so that becomes 0. And then 3x plus 10x becomes 13x, and that's over 1 minus 2x. So we have 13x over 1 minus 2x over 13 over 1 minus 2x. So now we're on the last part where we need to get rid of this denominator here, and what we're going to do is we're just going to multiply by the inverse. So we're just going to multiply by 1 minus 2x over 13, but in order to do that you have to do it on the top as well, so it's going to be 1 minus 2x over 13 over 1 minus 2x over 13. So that enables us to cancel out the bottom completely, and then we're left with the top. But on the top we're able to cancel out 1 minus 2x, and then we can cancel out those 13s, and we are left with just x. So hopefully that makes sense, but if you have questions, give me a call or text or send me an email. And let's move on to g of f of x. So for g of f of x, we're going to take f of x and plug it in. So we're taking this f of x and we're plugging it in for where the x is in that part. So we have 3 times x minus 5 over 2x plus 3 plus 5, and then 1 minus 2 times x minus 5 over 2x plus 3. So this time what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and multiply everything by 2x plus 3 over 2x plus 3. I'm going to do that on the top and the bottom so that I can get common denominators all at the same time. It just kind of makes it a little bit shorter, goes faster. So on the top, when I distribute the 3 out, I get 3x minus 15 over 2x plus 3. And then on the second term on the numerator, I get 10x plus 15 over 2x plus 3. Now going down to the denominator, and 2x plus 3 over 2x plus 3 times 1 is just 2x plus 3 over 2x plus 3. And then distribute that negative 2 out to everybody. Negative 2 times x is negative 2x. Negative 2 times negative 5 is positive 10. Be careful here. This is a little bit tricky. I'm actually going to go back just a little bit. When you have a subtraction of that term, make sure that you change that into a plus negative 2. That way you can multiply negative 2 times x and negative 2 times negative 5. That might be where you're getting caught up. So when you do negative 2 times x, you get negative 2x, and negative 2 times negative 5 is positive 10. Okay? And then the denominator again is just 2x plus 3. So now we have denominators that are all the same, so we can just add everything together. So on the numerator, 3x plus 10x becomes 13x. Negative 15 plus positive 15 is 0 over 2x plus 3. And then on the bottom, 2x minus 2x is 0. 3 plus 10 is 13. And that's all over 2x plus 3. And then in the last step, you can kind of see that it's going to cancel out. But just to show all of your work, you need to multiply everything by 2x plus 3 over 13 times 2x, or over 2x plus 3 over 13. When we multiply that, then everything cancels on the bottom. Everything goes away, so it's all equal to 1 on the bottom. And you don't have to show the 1. And then on the top, on the numerator, the 2x plus 3's cancel out and the 13's cancel out, so all that you're left with is x. So that's the end. Hopefully that helped you. If not, like I said, give me a call, let me know.